This is a demonstration of the Raspberry Pi Google Talk robot. Here in the terminal shell to the left, I'm SSH'd into the Raspberry Pi below. And on the right here, I'm logged into my Google account with my Gtalk contact list showing here. The Raspberry Pi itself has a slide switch connected physically to GPIO pin 8 and an LED connected to GPIO pin 10. And we'll use the two of these to demonstrate some of the features that we can do with the script here. So we go ahead and run the script. It needs to be run with sudo, since access to the Raspberry Pi's GPIO pins is a privileged operation. When we run the script here, we can see that the Raspberry Pi will sign in as my friend here. And now it can be controlled by sending it messages. You can see some of the previous messages that I've sent it here, things like lows and highs and pin-ons and pin-offs. They all do pretty much exactly what you'd expect them to do. For example, pin-on 10 will set the state of the GPIO to high and turn on the LED. Similarly, pin-off 10 will set it to low. You can also send high 10, which will basically do the same thing, and low will also do the same as pin-off. We can also read the state of the inputs on the GPIO pins. For example, we can do read 8 to read the state of the slide switch there. We can see right now it's true or high. We can go ahead and switch it over and then read the same pin, and now we can see that it's changed to false. In addition, we can also do things like set the Google Talk state and status message of the Raspberry Pi. For example, we could do something like busy, leave me alone. And now you can see that the status message has changed to leave me alone, and the Raspberry Pi is busy. Finally, we can use the Google Talk robot to execute remote shell commands using the keyword shell or bash. For example, something like shell uptime. We'll run the uptime command. You can see the system's been up for a little over an hour with one user, that's me. Similarly, we could do something like bash ps, which will execute the bash command ps.